Business owners that have sold their business have a much higher percentage of those that regret selling it after about 12 years than don't. Matter of fact, it's 3 out of 4 business owners profusely regret selling their business 12 months after it's sold. Here's why. On the one hand, the business owner made a deal, and at the time it sounded like a great idea. But now there's some regrets. And so one of the things we help them with is we say, hey, let's first define what the objectives are before you even sell the business. Force rank the following 3 things. Is the highest price or the highest amount of cash at close most important to me? Or is protecting the workforce most important to me? Or is protecting the legacy of the company? So once you force rank those 3 things, now you have said these are the type of transactions that are best suited to achieve my goals. So the biggest regret is because they made a transaction that wasn't ideally suited. I'll give you a great example. We had a business owner that was a beacon in the community. They were the president of the chamber, and they were Mr. City. Unfortunately, they sold to a strategic partner under the auspices that, hey, we're going to build up this business, invest heavily in this business. And they did. But they made that investment 500 miles away and they closed the plant. 18 months after he sold the business, he's reading in the newspaper about his company sold. And it still says his family name. So imagine that pain and agony of it. So that's the first thing, is aligning those. The second thing, obviously, is great wealth planning. The hardest thing for a business owner to do is to start drawing down their life worth instead of adding to it. You spent all of these years always putting something away. Now you're starting to draw out of it. And so sometimes you wait too late. Then you sit down to a wealth manager and you find out, I've got a problem. I'm going to run out of money. The last one, which is, it goes right back to the first one, is the treatment of employees. If I was running this business, I would do it differently. And I didn't know they were going to be this. They promised to take care of people. Well, no. You have to align the type of transaction with that. And the first part is they just don't have great advisors. And this is no knock on any given advisors, but oftentimes the advisors that help you grow the business into this really attractive business don't have a skill set associated with doing a deal. The whole point in having advisors that, for example, we had a client that had a transaction attorney, or at least they were the corporate attorney, that had done one deal in about, 10 years. And that doesn't work. You need someone that has literally done a deal a month. And here's why. Because they understand the rhythm of what's going to happen, and they can head off a lot of the heartache and become a much stronger interface. The last thing you want to do as a business owner is negotiate every single turnaround of a document, because you're going to make far more compromises than you would with having an advisor that, as I call them, is your pit bull. And so those are really the 4 reasons